In the series about Dutch songs, I couldn't leave this one out. It is the national anthem of the Netherlands. Hallo lieve vrienden. So this is a new episode in the series about Dutch songs, and the national anthem is one of the songs, right, that you need to learn about. This is also a specific request from one of my loyal viewers, so this one's for you. The national anthem is also often called Wilhelmus or Het Wilhelmus, because that's the first word of the first sentence of the song. So the national anthem is written in 1568, and that makes it the oldest national anthem in the world, according to the Guinness Book of Records. However, it was declared the national anthem only until 1932. And until then, it was just a song. It was actually a protest song written from the point of view of Willem van Oranje. And Willem van Oranje was one of the ancestors of the royal family. He wasn't a king back then. He lived in the 16th century, and the song is written from his point of view when he was serving the king of Spain. He was in that age a statesman for the Netherlands and also an army leader. And he was actually a count of the region of Nassau-Dillenburg, and that's why he was often called Willem van Nassau. And that is also the first sentence of the song. So this national anthem is actually a very extensive song. It contains 15 verses. However, if you listen to the national anthem being played, only the first verse is played ever. So that's the only text that you will ever hear when people are singing the national anthem. That is the first one. And by the way, if you want to keep up with my lessons, like and subscribe so you won't miss any in the future. And about this song, which is also in the intro of every video that I post, it has some strange elements in there that people often have questions about. Even I did. So I had to do some research to find out what these sentences actually mean. So let me explain to you what it is. So I will show you here in the text what these sentences in the verse are, and I will explain what they mean. So it starts with Wilhelmus van Nassau. So Wilhelm is actually the formal name of Willem van Oranje. So it is just changed to Willem, but originally it is Wilhelmus. And then van Nassau, because he was a count of that region. Ben ik van Duitsen bloed? Well, that's a strange one, because people often ask, why do they say that they are German, right? Because it's a Dutch national anthem. But actually, Duits is originally also from the same area where the Netherlands now is. So the entire region where Germany now is, Germany we call in Dutch Duitsland. So that's why the confusion occurs, that if you say jij bent Duits, that means you are German. So if I sing ben ik van Duitsen bloed, you would think that I am saying that I'm German. But actually, Duits is the Netherlands if you look from the perspective of those days. And that is also where the name Dutch comes from. So we are Dutch, right? And people who live in the Netherlands are Dutch. So this is the origin of that word. The next sentence. Den vaderland getrouwe. That means the homeland I'm loyal to. This is Old Dutch, right? So this is not something that you will use in daily speech. I'm loyal to the homeland. Vader means father and land means land. Blijf ik tot in den dood. So that means I am remaining until death. So I am loyal to the homeland until death. Then, een prinsen van Oranje. So, een prince means a prince. Van Oranje means of orange, right? Because that is the last name of the royal family, and that was also the last name of Wilhelmus, Willem van Oranje. So, he was the prince of Oranje. Then, ben ik vrij onverveerd. That's also an old Dutch word, vrij onverveerd. Vrij currently means moderately. If I would say, het is vrij koud, that means it's moderately cold. But in the old days, vrij means very. And the word onverveerd means unafraid or courageous. So, because it has the word on, O-N, that means a denial, right? So, verveerd would mean afraid. Onverveerd is not afraid. So, if you see Dutch words with O-N in the beginning, it means a denial of the word, right? For instance, in English, familiar and unfamiliar. In Dutch is bekend and onbekend. And then the last part. De koning van Hispanje heb ik altijd geëerd. Again, a really strange one because he suddenly talks about Spain, and this is the Dutch National Anthem. Well, it means that Willem van Oranje in those days, he has served the king of Spain, and he tells them that he is honoring them, right? So, de koning van Hispanje, the king of Spain, heb ik altijd geëerd means I have always honored. And that is the national anthem. So I will put a link below to a video with the complete national anthem with the text so you can read along, and now you will understand everything, right? Okay, so this was another one about songs. Please let me know in the comments what you think about it, and if you have understood it now. If you have something to ask or to add, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next lesson.